Put your hands together for Hannah Desmond.
Hello. So I was born in a bleak Grimsby fish market to simple Yorkshire folk, and then I was dragged up to Scotland, leaving me with a lifelong hatred of haggis and bagpipes. Grew up all over England, north and south, and then I moved to Korea, south, not north. No, really, you'd be surprised. So I've ended up with a bit of a chameleon accent. My parents are from Rotherham, so if I'm with them, I sort of sound like this. But when I'm with my London mates, I end up sounding like Dick Dudley Van Dyke. So I've ended up with a bit of a chameleon accent. I'm very new to this, so I'm also going to refer to my notes. But it's okay, it's all hilarious. So yeah, it's that bad that I actually caught a Brummie accent off a mate of a mate that I don't even know. So occasionally things come out like this, and I've never even lived in the fucking Midlands. Basically the living embodiment of the north-south divide. Best accent though, it's got to be Scouse. Do we have any Scousers here? Okay, great. So best accent, it's got to be Scouse. I've got this mate, and he used to teach English in Prague, and he never lost the Scouse accent. So you've got all these little kids in the Czech Republic running around going, "Hello, nice to meet you, I'm from the Czech Republic and my name is Oliška." So it is actually the third time I've done this, and I am covered in vomit. I've had about 5 shits today. So yeah, I heard a few like, there. Yeah, great. Not alone. So the first set I did was like wall-to-wall poo jokes, but it's actually quite fancy in here, and you look quite like highbrow set. Yeah, you're here for the poo jokes, I can tell. Yeah, I'll try and squeeze one in, or squeeze one out. Yes, so shall we move on to some more cerebral topics, like pubes. So when I was single, I decided to get into pubic hair topiary, which for anyone not in the know, that is bush sculpting. We didn't have Tinder when I was single, so you kind of had to do what you could to attract your victims. So I decided I'm, going to sculpt the old lady garden into a downwards pointing arrow, just in case anyone got lost. But they didn't get lost. My boyfriend's over there and he doesn't get lost either. So we decided to have a romantic rendezvous in Paris last year, which I don't know if you've ever been, but it's the least fucking romantic city I've ever been to. Although, depends if your definition of romance is spending the entire weekend in a basement shagging. So I did this set in Bristol the other day, and I brought my dad, and he's never going to come to another gig I do ever again. But anyway, pubes. So I'm thinking, right, Paris, nice romantic weekend, should probably do something quite romantic, right? So I'm like, right, okay, maybe it's time to throw some shapes in the groinal area. And I'm like, right, I've done the arrow, I've done an H for Hannah, that was not very cool either, but I'm like, what shall I do for Paris? Eiffel Tower. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if any of you have tried to shave your pubes into the shape of the Eiffel Tower, but if you can, you have my utmost respect. There's nothing sexy about a pubic chevron. So anyway, enough about my nether regions. I'm going to tell you, put this down because the rest's on the next page. Going to tell you the story of the sleeping taxista. So when I was in Korea, I decided to have a little holiday to Malaysia, nice little island. I know, poor me. So I got to the bus station in Kuala Lumpur, and I found the entire population of Asia buying up every fucking last bus ticket. Great. So, how the fuck am I going to get to this ferry port then? Well, it turns out a taxi was 100 quid for 6 hours. That's a fucking bargain, mate. That's like a return from London to Reading. So anyway, get in the taxi, this guy's like, "Are you okay with the music, madam?" I'm like, yeah, it's fucking fine. Well, it wasn't fine. It was Shaggy's greatest hits. On repeat. I don't know if you've ever listened to Shaggy's greatest hits 3 times in a row, but I've pretty much decided it was him. I don't care what he does for Julie, and he's probably not a fantastic lover. I tried drowning it out with headphones, but Shaggy continued to penetrate. Sorry. Still suffering from post-traumatic Shaggy disorder. Anyway, 3 hours in, Mr. Taxista pipes up. Do you like traditional Malaysian music, madam? I'm like, fuck yes, put that on! I would have honestly taken the entire back catalogue of Cliff Richard performed by a novice bagpiper at that point. However, it turned out that Shaggy was seemingly the only thing keeping him awake. I'm looking at this guy and he's like, he's kind of doing that nodding dog thing, and I'm like, is he asleep? Well, yeah, he was fucking asleep, as was confirmed by him veering into oncoming traffic. Great. Cue 3 painful hours of wall-to-wall small talk. Honestly, I don't know as much about my own fucking family as I know about this guy. Like, I know his second cousin's uncle's wife's dog's name and where all his fucking puppies went to school. Like, just very, very tragic. Anyway, the point is, I live to tell the tale and to plot my cold-blooded revenge against Shaggy. Thank you very much.
Hannah Desmond, everybody!